What's up, Andrew?
How you doing?
Good, man. How you?
I'm all right.
Talk to me about the haircut. Got to start there.
I just wanted a clean look for the season. And, I feel like I might gain some years back.
Okay, what have you been working on this summer? Obviously, we know what happened with your dad, and sorry to hear that. But what has been your development process the last few months?
Yeah, just getting my conditioning right, shooting, ball handling, decision making, just getting stronger.
Steve and Mike both noted they feel a level of extra motivation this year. How are you feeling entering the season? How different, I guess, maybe from last year?
Very motivated. Just ready to get started and get it going.
Andrew, could you explain what happened with playing versus not playing this summer in the Olympics?
You said.
With you playing in the Olympics versus not playing, what happened there?
What do you mean by that?
You were, on the training camp team, and then it seemed like you were going to play, and then you did not end up playing.
No, I just had a little tweak. I had tweaked my ankle, and then training camp had started, so it was a little too late.
Did you want to play?
Yeah, for sure. I always love representing my country.
Andrew, how different do you think this team and this locker room is going to be without Klay? Obviously, such a huge presence, maybe not always the loudest guy, but a presence. Yeah. How different is it going to be without him?
It's going to be different, for sure. On and off the court, Klay's, a big presence. And, when you think about Golden State, you think about Klay, you think about Steph, you think about Draymond, So yeah, I feel like he'll always be that, that guy. But we're all going to miss him, and we know he's going to do great things over there. So,
hey, Andrew, over here. In the offseason, did you stay in contact much with your teammates, Steph, Draymond, and those guys? And if so, can you tell us anything you guys might have talked about, like plans for the year, what you hope for, that kind of thing?
We check up on each other, see how everyone's doing, see how your summer's doing. But not like crazy chit-chat.
You feel like you got to score more for this team this year with Klay gone?
More than I did last year, for sure.
Was last year more about, do you feel like you kind of were lost within the offense last year or just had a bad year? I guess a combination of both.
All of the above, yeah.
Kind of following up on what Slater just asked, but when you look back 2 years ago, how productive you were on that championship team, and then the past years, what needs to happen to kind of get back to that level for you?
Stay competitive, stay on top of my game, stay motivated, and every time I go on the court, just believe in what I can do.
Some guys, when they hit a little bit of a slump or whatever, when they're not playing at their usual peak level, they go back and look at video of themselves when they were playing at peak level. Do you do any of that stuff to go back and look at yourself and say, wow, I was nice here? Do you do any of that stuff in terms of reviewing your own work?
Yeah, you see what you were doing, how you were doing it, what worked for you. Maybe you could have, trended the opposite way of what you were doing, so for sure.
Andrew, what do you attribute the last year or two to in terms of your performance compared to what we were used to seeing?
Couldn't tell you. A lot of things.
We read things in the paper. Steve Kerr talking and the other players talking, and one recurring thing we hear is that you're in great shape. They think you look good. You seem to be in super shape. Can you tell us about that? Did you go deeper in that?
I just been working hard, this summer, trying to put myself in the best possible, position to, do well.
Hi, Andrew. What did Attles mean to you and his presence around here? I'm sure you got to know him a little bit along the way.
He's a legend, from coaching to GM to, just being around everybody. He he was a big presence, and just a legend around here, and I'm sure we're all going to miss him. Yeah, you don't see that. You don't see that. He was a special guy.
Aside from team success, what's the individual goal that you have for this season?
Individual goal. Be more efficient than last year.
The All-Star game is going to be here next February, and obviously you were in the All-Star game a couple of years ago. How important would it be for you to try and want to be on part of the team since it's coming to your place?
Yeah, I mean that would be amazing. Obviously I'm a strive for that. Work hard and do what I can to hopefully get there. But yeah, just gotta stay consistent, stay on it.
What do you think it's going to take to do it?
We got to win.
One thing that Steve and Mike the other day said was that they want to feature you in the offense much more. When you hear that, what does that look to you, just from a basketball sense?
Getting me downhill, more threes, just being involved, in the offense, whether it's coming to me, whether I'm initiating something, it can be a lot of different things.
Andrew, this may sound silly, but to be more efficient, what are the keys? That was something you said a moment ago. Are there certain things that you do to try to make that happen?
Well, first, take good shots. That's one way. And I feel like aggression. When I'm aggressive, I get to the basket. Good things happen.
Does it matter to you whether you're playing the 2 or the 3? I mean, in some ways they're kind of interchangeable in some cases. I mean, what for you, what's the difference if there is any?
I feel like on this team it's the same thing for real. 2, 3, almost the same thing.
Anything else? Cool, great. Thank you.
Thank you.